Yes, yes, yes. We are live. We are live for Nick Ball versus Brandon Figueroa. We are live. Guys, come in the chat and let me know what you guys are thinking about this fight. I've just come to this current fight, which has just ended right now. Looks like an interesting fight. Big body shot there has ended that fight. Yeah, guys, get in the chat and let me know. Get in the chat to let me know how you guys are feeling tonight. So right now, what we have here is Kane versus Gonzalez. That's the fight that we're witnessing right now. So yeah. After this fight, the next fight after this fight is Turner versus Albina. And then the main event, Nick Ball versus Figueroa. So yeah, it's looking quite interesting. Round 9, Kane versus Gonzalez. And Kane drops Gonzalez. Kane drops Gonzalez. Gee, Kane is going for the knockout there. Andrew Kane is going for the knockout. It looks like you get the knockout. Round 9. And Kane is on the canvas again. Gonzalez is on the canvas again. This is looking quite interesting. Gonzalez is on the canvas. It has been stopped. Kane Gonzalez has stopped. He stopped Gonzalez. What a stoppage there. What a stoppage. What a stoppage. That's a beautiful stoppage. That is a beautiful stoppage, that. Yeah, guys. What's in the chat? Yes. Hi, James Dixon. James Dixon. James, I hope you're well. James said he's going to the shop. He'll be back. Kashmir says, what a turnaround. Yes, what a turnaround. What a turnaround for Kane there. Kashmir says, are you... where are you? I'm here, bro. Are you watching this fight? Yes, I am. Just, I was a little bit late, but I'm here. I'm here, guys. I'm excited for this fight. Nick Ball versus Figueroa. Seems like it's going to be an interesting fight, guys. What have you guys got any prediction for this fight? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Nick Ball versus Figueroa. Let me get a few things on the screen. Let's get our scorecard on the screen for the next fight. And yeah, guys, let me know your comments in the section below, in the chat. I am going to put the chat on the screen in a bit so we can all, have a read it. But guys, I mean, this week we've seen Deontay Wilder going absolutely bonkers, right, on Talksport. Let me know what you guys think about that if you've seen it. What do you think about Deontay Wilder saying that Tyson Fury cheated and that he lost because of racism and that, he's got the proof? What do you guys think about that? Is Deontay Wilder telling the truth, or is he just deluded and, doesn't know exactly what he's talking about? Get in the comment section and let me know what you think about it, guys. Is Deontay Wilder absolutely bonkers? Yes, Boxing Monkey, my guy, he says, yes, Bright, doing a watch along on holiday in Vietnam with no chance of watching it. Oh no, you're in Vietnam. Oh gosh, how is Vietnam? Boxing Monkey, how is Vietnam? How are things going there in Vietnam? I hope Vietnam is good. I hope you're enjoying your time in Vietnam. I've never been to Vietnam before. It's definitely a place that I would love to visit sometime. Yes, Vietnam, definitely a place I would love to visit in the future. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, guys. So, yeah, guys, let me know. Deontay Wilder, we saw what Deontay Wilder said this week. The WBC have also taken Shakur Stevenson's belts away. What do you guys think about that? Dana White is licking his lips here. He knows that he's got the opportunity to, you know, to turn on, to get some of these fighters on his stable. So yeah, Dana White must be excited about this. The BBC just making a mess out of the whole situation. Yeah, this is. Let's see if we can get our fight card. Gonzalez got stopped there. Jeez. All right. Turner versus Urbina next. So yeah, we got the guys. If you haven't liked the video, then please go ahead and like the video. We got our scorecard ready. Turner versus Urbina. I hope I'm pronouncing his name properly. I realized that there's a lot of Mexican fighters on this card. So that's good, man. We need to. It's good to see other. It's good to see other fighters on here. To be fair, it's great to see other fighters fighting in the UK. Yeah. So far, let's just get this. Let's just get this chat on the screen, guys, and then we're good. And then we're good to go. So far, what do you guys think about Nick Ball? Has he got what it takes? This guy is. This guy seems to be a serious contender. Yeah. So the next fight, Turner versus Urbina, coming up next. Um, let's just make sure we got all our stuff ready to go. Guys, let's keep liking. If you haven't liked the video, then please go ahead and click the like button. Please go ahead and click the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. What have you got in the chat? Kashmir says Turner is a big puncher. I mean, he's a tall guy, right? He's a tall guy, so he has to use his range. He has to control the distance. And we know that, Nick Ball has to come in. He has to come in low and look to establish his jab from the inside and then work on the inside, right? So it is up to Turner. It is up to Figueroa to stop Nick Ball from fighting on the inside. So he has to use his jab. He has to control the distance, and he has to, counter when Nick Ball, tries to come in. So it's going to be an interesting fight. Figueroa is way too big, right? Too tall for Nick Ball. Definitely. Boxing Monkey said, "Yeah, all good, brother. On my way back to Sydney in a few days, but right now up in the mountains in Dalat after 2 brilliant months in Cambodia." Yeah, it seems like you're enjoying. It seems like you're enjoying your time there. It seems like you're enjoying the time there, brother. Enjoy it. You can't ask for much. Can't ask for much. Enjoy your time over there, brother. Mosey Tama versus Franklin. Definitely a fight that I'm looking forward to. I think it's going to be a really good fight. It's definitely going to be it's going to be an interesting fight, that one. You've got Marius Barrios versus Ryan Garcia, also in the US. A really good fight, that one. Guys, seriously, what is wrong with Deontay Wilder? Like, get in the comment section and let me know, guys. Like, what do you guys think is wrong with Deontay Wilder? What is wrong with Deontay Wilder, guys? Seriously. Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is Deontay Wilder is a strange character. Seriously. Nick Ball. Nick Ball is a decent fighter, to be fair. Right? Nick Ball is a decent fighter. It'll be interesting to see how he adapts in this. This is a world title fight, by the way. This is a featherweight world title fight. So We shall see, guys. We will see. All right, Turner versus Urbina is about to start. All right, guys. Urbina is coming to the ring. He's gonna win this fight. All right, guys. This is a 10-round fight. This is a 10-round fight versus. This is a 10-round fight between Kane, between Turner and Urbina. All right. So the Mexican Juan Urbina is coming to the ring. Is he gonna surprise everyone? It seems like it's all Liverpool fighters. It seems like it's all right. Jack Turner versus Urbina now about to start. We're now about to go. All right, round one. Jack Turner versus Urbina. Good jab from Jack Turner. Good body shot. Urbina is complaining that it's low. Referee is telling Turner, keep it up. He's hitting a bit low. It's only the first round. And this guy is complaining already. If he doesn't like it, Urbina, Jack Turner must make it he needs to make it a physical fight. If he knows that Urbina does not like getting hit, you know, to his body, then he has to make it into a physical fight. But so far, Jack Turner is landing some really good jabs. He's controlling the distance. He's moving very well. His footwork is good. His feint, he's feinting. He's feinting really well as well, and that keeps Urbina guessing as to what is going to happen next. So that's really good. So far, so good this round. Oh, good body shot from Jack Turner. This is a 10-round fight, by the way. Good right hand from Jack Turner there. Left hook and right hand from Jack Turner. Really good. Really, good boxing. Very smooth. Taking his time. Not rushing his work. Jack Turner not rushing his work. That's what you want to see. Yeah, very focused. Jack Turner is looking promising in there. He's controlling the fight. He hasn't got. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to rush his work. He's fighting from home, fighting in front of his home crowd. Whoa! Big shot from Jack Turner. Jeez. Massive shot. He's going to beat the count. He's beating the count. But he's saved by the bell. Whoa. Incredible shot. Massive shot. Big shot from Jack Turner there. Boom. Kashmir says boom. Absolutely. Look at that. He throws that jab, goes to the body, and then left hook through the guard. Incredible left hook. This guy might not survive the second round. He might not survive the second round. I'm telling you guys. This guy might not survive the second round. Beautiful shot. Beautiful. Definitely a 10-8 round. Definitely a 10-8 round there. That's a 10-8 round, guys. Jack Turner's gone looking for. He's looking for, Urbina. Big shot. He's gone head hunting now. He's gone looking for him. He can sense, Turner can sense that Urbina, he's there for the taking. He can sense it. And he wants to go for the kill. He can sense that he's there for the taking. And he wants to get it. He wants to get him out of there. Looks like he's gonna get him out of there. Right, if Urbina survives this round, that will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. Urbina is holding his own, to be fair. Referee's warning Urbina here. What's going on? What's the problem? Let him fight. Let him fight, ref. Good job from Turner there. Urbina knows that, he has to survive the onslaught early on. But Turner's movement is really good. Good job from Turner again. If Urbina is going to win this fight, he has to come forward and he has to establish his jab and try and gain some control in this fight, because Turner is controlling the fight even without doing anything. Right? Without doing anything. Right? Without doing anything, Turner is controlling this fight, and Urbina has to get control by establishing his own jab, and then stepping, on a front foot. He can't win this fight just going backwards and trying to survive on the ropes. And maybe he's felt the power that Jack Turner has, and that's bothering him. Boxing Monkey says Urbina just 4 KOs in 14 fights. Ain't got a pop to trouble Turner. Yeah. I agree with Boxing Monkey. It looked like he knows that Jack Turner has got the pop, and he doesn't want to engage. He's trying to survive. He's trying to survive here. He's not trying to win now. He's just trying to survive. And sometimes that's a big mistake. Sometimes that's a big mistake. You have to go and try and win. He's trying to survive, and that's a big mistake. Now Turner landed some really good shots there. Round number 3. Yeah. Turner is having the time of his life in there. He knows that Urbina hasn't got enough to trouble him, so he's having a good. Kashmir says Urbina is fighting scared. Yes, yes. He's he's trying to survive. That's the thing. He's trying to survive. He knows that. He's been. He knows that Turner has the advantage when it comes to the power. Turner's the much bigger guy in there. Turner's controlling the fight, and he's trying to survive. He's just moving out, moving around the ring, trying to stay on the ropes. Trying to nick something here with the jab, but it's not working. He needs to, if he's going to do it, he needs to step forward and march forward, put his hands up, march forward, and take a shot. You're right. Take a shot to land his shot. That's how if he's gonna win this fight, that's how he's gonna win it. He needs to take a shot to land the shot. Absolutely. Good control once again from Jack Turner. Very calculated, very calm. He knows that Urbina is there for the taking, right? Oh, big combination. Urbina's hurt. Urbina's hurt. Urbina's trying to survive. He's holding. Urbina is holding for dear life. He's trying to survive. What's the referee doing? The referee's taking a point from Urbina there because he pulled Jack Turner down. What's he doing? What's he doing? Yeah. Yeah. Urbina is not gonna win this fighting the way he's fighting. He has to be willing to take risks, right? He has to be willing to land a shot. To get shots landed on him to land his shot. And now it seems like Turner is teeing off on Urbina in there. Turner is teeing off on Urbina. Round number 3 done. And Urbina is in serious trouble there. Urbina is in serious trouble. Once again, that's a 10-9 round there for Jack Turner. He's winning this fight easily. He's winning this fight. Jack Turner's winning this fight. Jack Turner's winning this fight. Yeah, look at that. I'm watching the replay right now, and Jack Turner is just teeing off. He's just teeing off on Urbina in there. Round number 4. Round number 4. Jack Turner versus Urbina, and Jack Turner is having his way with Urbina in there. And his corner has stopped it. Urbina's corner has stopped it. He's taking too many punches. His corner has stopped it. They've had enough. His corner has had enough, and they have stopped the fight. Jack Turner has stopped Martinez Urbina in round 3. Urbina has retired on his stool. His corner has put an end to the fight. Jeez. What a shot. Kashmir says, I don't blame the corner team. Yeah. Do you know what? That is a very good thing where a corner has the courage to stop a fight when they feel like their fighter is taking too much punishment. And, you know, I'm not mad at that. That's a really good corner work there, because some corners would leave their fighter in there for, sometimes, in my opinion, a bit too long. And, you know, fighters take a lot of damage. So, credit to Urbina's corner for, you know, stopping the fight. Just stop it. You know, save your man to fight another day. There's no point taking big shots, big punishment in there when he was outgunned, really. Right? He was, you know, Urbina was outgunned. Urbina was outgunned in there. You know, he was outpunched. He was outpunched. He was outpunched. He was outboxed. And yeah. Just teeing off on him like that. That's not good. Yeah. Jack Turner. Jack Turner is, you know, Jack Turner has done it. Jack Turner has won that easily. He's won that easily. Yeah. Alright, so the main event is coming up, guys. Main event is coming up. Yeah. You know, good corner work. That's what I would say, right, for stopping this fight. Because what's the point? What, you know? Why would you get? Why would you keep your fighter in there and he's getting pummeled. You know, it's good to stop the fight when you can. You can't keep your guy in there taking big shots after shots after shots. You got to take him out. You got and that's what his corner did. And you know, you gotta respect that. You gotta respect. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect what his team did. Yeah, big shot, big win for Jack Turner there. Yeah, Jack Turner was the much bigger fighter in there, and you know, yeah, he was. This. Come on. Urbina just didn't want it anymore. That's the thing, right? He didn't want to keep taking those. He didn't want to keep taking shots like that anymore. You can't blame him for that, right? You can't blame him for not wanting to take those big shots. All right, main event. Yes, shout out to the Black Sick 3N Boxing. He says Nick Ball is next. Yes, Nick Ball is next. Nick Ball's fight is next, my guy. Stay tuned. Nick Ball is next. Absolutely. Nick Ball is next. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting fight. That see what Nick Ball is gonna do. Nick Ball is next, guys. Nick Ball is making his fourth defense of the WBA championship belt. So Nick Ball is what have we got here? Kashmir says, I honestly think this is going to be a great fight. Yeah, yeah. The thing about Nick Ball is you know that he only fights one way, right? And that is come forward and throw bombs. So that's what we're gonna get. He's gonna come forward, he's gonna throw bombs, and he's gonna try and get rid of Figueroa. So it'll be interesting to see how Figueroa deals with the pressure that Nick Ball is gonna bring. So yeah, let's get this. Let's get our thing ready. Nick Ball definitely. It's up to it's up to Nick Ball, isn't it? He has to he's fighting at home. He the onus is on him to make a statement. So can he make a statement? Can Nick Ball make a statement? That's the question. That's the question that we need to ask. But you know, it's up to him to set the pace for this fight. And you know, he's defending his belts. So he's defending his belt, so he needs to make it count. Ben Newman. Ben says years later, when the fighters have changed, third fights could seem more interesting. I think what Ben is talking about is you know, trilogies. I'm not sure, Ben. Like, you know, I'm not entirely sure. Sometimes trilogies are not needed in boxing because, you know, sometimes it's not needed because the fight, the first fight or the second fight was not great. With Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk, for example, I don't think we need a third fight. You know, I don't think we need a third fight because Usyk won those fights convincingly. So What is the point of having a third fight? You know, I don't think Fury has got the style to beat Alexander Usyk, and Fury does not live the life. He doesn't behave like a champion outside of training camps. Fury is just someone that goes into training camp just to lose some weight and get ready for a fight. Alexander Usyk is the type of fighter that stays in shape outside of training camp and in training camp, and it is very hard to beat a guy like Alexander Usyk. So look, I don't think that Usyk versus Fury trilogy is I don't think we want to see that. I don't think it's needed. I think it's over. It's done. Usyk Usyk is the better fighter, and that's what it is. You know, that's what it is. I don't think there's anything to look into it. All right, Sweet Caroline is being sung now. So main event up next: Nick Bull versus Brandon Figueroa. Gonna be a good fight. This is gonna be a good fight. Figueroa is heading to the ring right now. Figueroa looks focused. He looked like, he's up for the business. Figueroa, he knows it's time to do it. He has to do it. He can't play no games. Ben Newman says, "Do you think we need a third fight for AJ and Andy?" No. Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua is not gonna happen. Andy Ruiz had his opportunity and he messed up. Right? He messed up. So Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua, I don't expect to see that fight. I think that fight is dead and gone. You know? I think we'll probably see we'll probably see Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois before we see Andy Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua. That's what I think. I don't think we see Joshua versus Ruiz at all. Never again. Yeah. Andy Ruiz is not getting another opportunity, another big fight anymore. Nick Bull is 5'2". Figueroa is 5'9". Jeez. What a height difference between these guys. Big height difference between those guys. Big difference between those guys. All right, Figueroa coming to the ring. Figueroa coming to the ring. Figueroa. Ben Newman says, Would you still like to see AJ versus Wilder? I would rather Daniel. Look, I think Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder is still it's going to be a good fight. At whatever age they are, I think it's still a good fight. Um, I'm not sure if we're gonna see it. I'm not sure if we're gonna see it. Joshua versus Dubois is always a good fight as well because it is unfinished business. So Anthony Joshua's performance in the first fight was just atrocious. It was so bad that I think that he would do better in a rematch against Dubois. But you got to make Dubois the favorite in a rematch because I don't think Joshua is the fighter he used to be. And Daniel Dubois, although I think he's got mental frailties, I think physically he's not past it yet. But mentally, there's a question there. Boxing Monkey says Figueroa, much like Fundora, don't use his height advantage. Still fights like a Mexican. Yeah. I agree. That's the thing with the Mexican fighters, isn't it? They just love to go for broke. They love to fight with their heart. They love to fight with everything that they've got in them. So even if they've got some advantages, like Figueroa in this situation where he's much taller, so he should be using his jab, he should be controlling the distance, he should be, catching Nick Ball when he comes in. He shouldn't take unnecessary risk. You can't guarantee that Figueroa is not going to go in there and go hell for leather and try and get rid of Nick Ball when in all actualities he should be taking his time in there and really using his advantages, which is he's a taller, longer, rangier fighter. But yeah, Boxing Monkey is right. Mexican fighters don't use the advantage enough. They like to go and put on a show. It'll be interesting to see. Nick Ball is ready. Nick Ball is ready. Kashmir says, let's go. Yes, let's go. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight, guys. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, then go ahead and hit the like button. Appreciate it. The hour of truth. Let's go. Nick Ball, has to defend his titles. He's at home, right? Nick Ball is at home, so what's stopping him from putting on a show in this fight? Boxing Monkey says, do you think the step up in weight will help Figueroa like it did Marco Antonio Barrera against Naz? We'll see, right? We'll see, because if he doesn't use his advantage, then it doesn't mean anything in this fight, right? If he allows the smaller, shorter fighter in Nick Ball to manhandle him, then he's in big trouble. So he needs to make the weight count. He needs to make it count. He needs to make it into a dogfight. But one that is Nick Ball needs to make it into a dogfight, and Figueroa needs to make it into a smart fight where he's picking his shots and landing, the much better shots, because we know Nick Ball is going to come in and just maul and just go crazy in the ring. That's how Nick Ball fights. So Figueroa, is up to him to control the pace of the fight, really. Now it'll be interesting to see if he's able to do that. This is the WBA featherweight championship fight. Fair play to Nick Ball. All right, it's time, guys. It's time to go. This is it. This is it. Round number 1. Let's go. Already, southpaw jab lands by Figueroa already. Oh, big left hand by Figueroa in there. He lands a jab, another left hand to the body. He's using his advantages very well. So far, Figueroa's landed some good shot. Oh, good shot from Nick Ball. Oh, oh, big uppercut from Nick Ball. Jeez, big uppercut from Nick Ball there. And Figueroa is feeling the weight of that punch there. Nick Ball is going to make this into a dirty fight. He has to, because he's such a short fighter. He has to make it into a dog fight in there. He has to make it into a dog fight. Oh, yeah, but Figueroa, although Nick Ball has landed a massive uppercut, Figueroa has landed the more, telling punches so far in this ring, in this round. Sorry. Oh, big body shot from Nick Ball there. Oh, big uppercut on the inside from Nick Ball. This fight is already, turning out to be great. Because Nick Ball knows exactly what he needs to do, and that is to get on the inside and let his hands go. And Figueroa is trying to pick Nick Ball apart from the outside, right? From long range. And so far, Figueroa is landing some really good southpaw backhands, good jab, good control of the distance. But every time that Nick Ball gets on the inside, he has some sort of success. Boxing Monkey says Nick Ball is a dirty fighter with head and forearms and elbows. Hope nobody gets cut. Yes. But because Nick Ball is such a short guy, right? I agree with Boxing Monkey there. Nick Ball is such a short guy. He has to fight somehow dirty to get some advantage. Good round. Do you know what? The more eye-catching shot came from Nick Ball, with some big uppercuts and, big right hand. So I'll give this round to Nick Ball, but I'll be honest, it's a close round, but I'll give this to Nick Ball. I'll give this round to Nick Ball. Now, I understand if one of the judges gives this to Figueroa because of his work from distance, absolutely. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. But Nick Ball landed some big uppercuts in there. Big uppercut. Some big shots in there. All right, round number 2. Round number 2, let's go. Already a good jab from Figueroa. He's bouncing in and out, Figueroa. He's bouncing in and out. Nick Ball just comes in low. Good jab from Nick Ball. Good jab. Figueroa is taking this fight to Nick Ball. He has to. He's taking this fight to Nick Ball. Just the way he has to go about it, because Figueroa just realized that he can't. He has to take. He has to get in there. Kashmir says close first round. Yes, yes. It was a close round. I gave it to Nick Ball because I feel like he landed the more eye-catching shots and the more telling shots. But Figueroa was competitive in there, to be fair. And so far, Nick Ball is making it into his fight. And Figueroa, he has to rely on his advantages. And he's a taller guy. There's no need getting involved in a tear up on the inside. There's no need, because Nick Ball will win those battles all night long if he's fighting on the inside. Figueroa needs to fight on the outside and just take his time. Good left to the body by Nick Ball. Good shot by Figueroa. Figueroa is making this a physical fight, mauling, trying to maul Nick Ball. But Nick Ball is landing that uppercut all night long. He's landing the uppercut in the clinch all night long. Jeez. Good left hook by Nick Ball. Figueroa, although his left hand is free, he's throwing that left hand as he should. Figueroa, he doesn't want to get speed. Big right hand from Nick Ball there. He misses Figueroa. Good body shot from Figueroa. That's a close round, that. Another close round. But I feel like Figueroa, did the much better work in this round than Nick Ball. Figueroa did the much better work in this round than Nick Ball. So it's even for me. It's even. It's even for me, guys. 19-19. 19-19, guys. It's even for me. It's an even fight so far. Yeah. Kashmir says 1-1 in my opinion. Yes, I agree. It's 1-1. It's quite an even fight. Big body shots by Figueroa. Nick Ball is on the inside like a pit bull. He's throwing shots. He's throwing everything in there. Figueroa is thinking, do you know what? If I'm going to win this fight, I'm going to take it to him. And that's what's happening there. Good Good movement from Figueroa in there. Good jab from Figueroa. Oh, Nick, you know what Nick Ball is trying to do, right? He's trying to take away the. It's hard because the southpaw jab is London all night, and what Nick Ball needs to do is to try and keep his left hand to parry the jab, right? He needs to keep the jab busy. He needs to stop Figueroa from throwing that jab because he's landing frequently, and it's very hard to stop southpaws from landing the jab because of the advantage that they have when you're fighting orthodox fighters. But referee stopped the fight. Referee doesn't like the way these guys are fighting on the inside. Nick Ball is using his shoulders, his forearms, his head, his nose. Nick Ball is bleeding out of the nose. Nick Ball is missing there, throwing, looping shots are missing. Figueroa, good jab from Figueroa. Oh, good body shot from Figueroa. Good, beautiful body shot there from Figueroa. Another combination body shot from Figueroa. Oh, Nick Ball is fighting from home. He has no excuse to lose this fight. He can't lose his championship belt. Oh, Nick Ball is trying to make it into a physical fight. Round number 3. Once again, just um, close round. But then I feel like Nick Ball is rushing on the inside. Figueroa is picking Nick Ball apart, and he's making it into a difficult fight for Nick Ball. Apart from that inside uppercut, Nick Ball is missing, and Figueroa is going to the body very well. You know, for me, it's just Figueroa is leading so far for me. Um, you know, yeah. For me, so far, Figueroa is winning this fight because of it. He's using his advantages very well, and Nick Ball is up to him, right? It's up to Nick Ball to make this into big shot. Yeah, good body shot on the inside from Figueroa. Good work from Figueroa. Nick Ball, good jab from Nick Ball. Triple jab there from Nick Ball. Just staying busy. Good jab to the body. Oh, referee said that's low. Figueroa tried to go to the body, dicked a bit low. It happens, man. It happens. It happens in boxing. You know. Oh, good work on the inside. Nick Ball is doing some really good work. His jab is landing. You know, he's looking. Oh, big combination from Nick Ball there. Nick Ball is having a lot of success this round. Nick Ball is having a lot of success this round. He's you know, seemed to have found his range with the jab. Good jab there. Good shot. Oh, good body shot from Nick Ball. Nick Ball is winning this round. Oh, lovely jab. Double jab there from Nick Ball. You know, he's staying compact. He's fighting on the inside. And, you know, it seems like he's found the distance to trouble Figueroa. Good uppercut from Figueroa. Good left hook from Figueroa. Nick Ball dipped below. This is a Nick Ball round, definitely. This is a Nick Ball round. Definitely a Nick Ball round, that. Good round for Nick Ball. Good round for Nick Ball, this. Definitely an even fight so far. So far an even fight. But yeah, good round from Nick Ball. I don't know what. Yeah. Oh, good jab from Nick Ball. Good jab on the sneaky jab on the inside. Another jab, another very good jab again. You see, when Figueroa tries to come forward, Nick Ball steps, you know, on the outside and lands a beautiful jab. Beautiful. Another beautiful jab again. But Nick Ball is bleeding out of the nose. He's feeling the pace of this fight. Ugh. Big shot from Nick Ball. Figueroa is landing some, you know, some good jabs. He needs to take advantage of the bleeding here. Nick Ball is bleeding, and Figueroa needs to keep landing those jabs to the nose. You know, force the referee to make a decision. You need to force the referee to make a decision. It's an action-packed fight. It's an action-packed fight. Figueroa is, you know, landing those good jabs there. Is busy. He's working. Nick Ball is looking for his way in. Good jab from Nick Ball. Jeez. Big shot from Nick Ball there. The combination is fast, quick hands from Nick Ball. The thing about Nick Ball is you can't get rid of he's in your face all night long. He's in your face all night long, landing those big shots. It's hard to get rid of Nick Ball when he's in that mood. Boxing Monkey says, Fury, don't leave the life. The man might as well be 45 years old. He has abused himself. Yes, Tyson Fury does not leave the life, guys. Fury is just big shot from Nick Ball there. So far, Nick Ball round for me, I think he's landed the much better shots. I think he's ah I think Nick Ball is looking good. I think Nick Ball took this round definitely. I think he was the more sharper puncher. You know, Figueroa, I think, is feeling the pace. Although Nick Ball is bleeding, look, it's a close fight. Nick Ball, I have Nick Ball leading this fight, but it's a close fight. As you can see here, I've got 48-47 in favor of Nick Ball. Figueroa is still in this fight. Figueroa is still in this fight, and you know, he's still got a shout. Round number 5. Round number 5 is gonna. This is gonna heat up. This is gonna heat up. This is gonna heat up. Boxing Monkey says how Figueroa points was paying 6-1 and it's boosted up my multi nicely. Crazy odds, yeah. I guess a lot of the bookies definitely have Nick Ball as the favorite in this fight. Well, as they should, because he's fighting from home, isn't he? Kashmir says, what a great fight. Yes, it's an action-packed fight. Both fighters are up for it. Nick Ball is landing some lovely left hook from Nick Ball. When he's on the inside, Nick Ball, and he wants to, land some shot, it's beautiful to see. Good body shot from Nick Ball. Figueroa is too close. Where is the advantage that he has? Out of range. Good jab from Nick Ball. Big combination from Nick Ball. Figueroa is feeling the pace of this fight. Good jab from Figueroa. Good double jab from Figueroa. Nick Ball needs to go to the body, because as much as Figueroa has the height and the reach advantage, his body is there for the taking. Nick Ball needs to go to the body and then come up. He needs to go to the body, then come up with those shots. Good shot from Nick Ball. Overhand. Referee's warning Nick Ball with his pulling off head tactics that he. Good round of boxing. Good round of boxing. It's a close fight, isn't it? It's a close fight. Seriously, it's a close fight. It's a close fight, to be fair. It's a close fight. I've got Nick Ball leading, but you know, if Figueroa comes in the next round, you know, yes, that's a good round for Nick Ball definitely, as Kashmir said. Oh, good left hook from Nick Ball. Good left hook again from Nick Ball. Figueroa is landing some good jabs as well. Some good body shots from Figueroa. Figueroa is competing, right? It's a competitive fight. It's not like one fighter is running away with this fight. Not at all. Bro, Nick Ball is nicking this fight for me, where he lands the much better eye catching shots, right? But Figueroa is working, right? He's working hard and he's staying competitive in this fight. Good body shot from Figueroa. Nick Ball. Oh, good jab from Nick Ball. How It's crazy how he can get that jab so quick and so well timed, Nick Ball. When he's so short, it's insane. Oh, big shot from Nick Ball, and then Figueroa comes forward, tried to land his own shot. But good jab from Nick Ball. Good jab from Nick Ball again. Ah, good left hook from Nick Ball. Good body work from Figueroa. Competitive fight. For me, so far, Nick Ball landed the better shots in this round. Figueroa is still competitive though. Good body shot and then back upstairs by Nick Ball. Good 1-2 from Figueroa. Nick Ball is tucked up. He's tucked up because he knows that, he lets Figueroa, throw his best punches and then he comes back. Good body shot from Figueroa. Good sneaky inside uppercut from Nick Ball. Big left hook from Figueroa. Referees telling Figueroa, keep your hands up. Guys, if you have not liked the video, then please go ahead and click the like button. And of course, if you have not subscribed to the channel, then please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Nick Ball versus Figueroa. So far, good fight. So far, a very good fight. But I think Nick Ball is winning this fight so far for me. But it's a close fight, right? I can see the judges scoring it for Nick Ball. Yeah, I've got a 68-65 for Nick Ball. Good triple jab from Figueroa. Figueroa is making Nick Ball miss there. That is an over-exaggerated, swing shot from Nick Ball. Lovely right sneaky hook from Figueroa. and then he comes back with the southpaw backhand. Good job from Nick Ball. Good job from Nick Ball there. Good body shot from Figueroa. Big left, big uppercut from Nick Ball. Nick Ball is Figueroa is back again, back in the action. You know, good jab from Nick Ball. Good body jab from Nick Ball. Good shot from Nick Ball, but then Figueroa's digging to the body. Nick Ball is making it physical. It's a nightmare. Nick Ball has been a nightmare to fight. Figueroa is working hard, right? He's not giving Nick Ball any opportunity to lovely work to the body from Figueroa. Big shots to the body from Figueroa. Figueroa looks like he's won this round for me. Good round. Good round. Figueroa wins that round for me. It's such a... It's a close fight, guys. It is a close fight. It is a close fight. Manny Robles is in the corner for Figueroa. Where we got 9, round 9, championship round. This is where champions are made. This is the round where champions are made. Championship round, round 9. Figueroa. Good shot to the body from Figueroa. Nick Ball. Good shot missed by Nick Ball. But Figueroa is landing some... His jab. His jab is consistent. Good shot to the body by Figueroa there. Nick Ball has to make it into a dirty fight. Good southpaw backhand from Figueroa. Figueroa is working hard. He's landing some big shot. So far, Figueroa is pressing the action. And he's the one that looks like he's having more success in there so far in this round. Round number 9. The championship round is here. This is where champions are made. This is where, elite fighters separate themselves from good fighters. Where elite fighters can make adjustments in championship round. And this is that round where elite fighters separate themselves from good fighters. So let's see. He's gone southpaw. Figueroa's gone southpaw. Ah, big combination. Beautiful combination from Nick Ball. He needs to turn back. He needs to turn back to southpaw, because now Nick Ball is having more success because Figueroa has gone southpaw. Nick Ball is having more success because Figueroa has gone southpaw, and has gone orthodox. Now he's gone southpaw, and it's difficult for Nick Ball to have the same success. Big shot from Figueroa there. He's working the body. He's working hard. Figueroa. He didn't come to lay down. Figueroa did not come to lay down. Good left hand from Figueroa. Yeah, for me, Figueroa did enough in this round. Guys, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the chat, guys. Who have you got so far? Because for me, Figueroa did the best work in this round. So, definitely 85 for Figueroa. But something has to give for Nick Ball. Nick Ball has to, come in there. Nick Ball has to separate himself. He's fighting from home, but this is round number 10. Championship round. And yes, I've got Nick Ball leading, but it's really close. It's very close. I've got Nick Ball taking this fight, but it's very close. It's a close fight. Yeah. Yeah. Figueroa needs to fight tall. You don't need to come to the level of Nick Ball. Fight tall, use your jab, use your footwork. And there's no reason to get into a dog fight. Good body shot from Figueroa. Then Nick Ball comes back with a combination. Good jab from Nick Ball there. Beautiful jab from Nick Ball. Yeah. Nick Ball is looking to land a big right hand. Nick Ball is looking to land a big right hand, and Figueroa is not giving him the opportunity to do so. Ah, good body shot from Figueroa. Good jab. Good jab again to the body from Nick Ball. Nick Ball is feeling the pressure of this fight. Ah, big right hand from Nick Ball. Big right hand from Figueroa. Whoever wins this next 30 seconds wins this round, because I feel like it's an even round. Ah, big shot from Nick Ball. Nick Ball is looking good, but then at some point it looks like he's taking too much punishment in there. Looks like he's, taking some big shots in there. Kashmir says Nick is still ahead. Yes, yes. Nick is still ahead. Nick is still ahead. But he can't be complacent. He has to, you know, he cannot be complacent. It's a close fight. It's a close fight. It's a close fight. But Nick Ball is, you know, Nick Ball is leading for me. For me, Nick Ball is winning this fight. But it's a close fight. It's a close fight. Lovely. Uppercut. Round number 11. Championship round still. Figueroa is going for it. You can see that Nick Ball is cut. So he wants to go for it. He's looking to make a statement. He's looking to make a statement, Figueroa. Ah, big shot from Nick Ball. Good work from Figueroa there. Just the southpaw backhand is having a treat tonight. It's a it's a close fight, but it's definitely a phone booth fight. It's a phone booth fight. It's like these guys are fighting in a phone booth. Oh, good left hook from Nick Ball. Good left hook from Nick Ball. Oh, who's doing more good job from Nick Ball? Who's doing more quality work? It seems like Nick Ball is doing more. You know what? For Figueroa to win this fight, he has to take the belts away from the champion. You know? Nick, yeah, Figueroa is working hard, but is he having the success that he's looking for? That's the big question. That's the question that people need to be asking themselves. Is Figueroa having the success he's looking for? Because he's working hard, but is he getting the success? You know, Nick Ball seems to be landing the more eye catching shots. You know, good shot. Ah, lovely combination from Nick Ball. The thing about Nick Ball is he knows how to, how do I say this? He knows how to nick the rounds. No pun intended. He knows how to take the round, right? When it looks like the round is over, he comes back with a flurry. And you know, this it catches the judge's eye, guys. It catches the judge's eye. For me, if you look at my right, if you look at my if you look at it there, you could see that I've got, you know, Nick Ball leading, but Figueroa is not so far behind. This is round, final round. Final round. Final round. I've got it 106, 103 in favor of Nick Ball. And this round, whoever wins this round. Whoa! Nick Ball! Oh! No! Nick Ball is on the floor. He's not going to get up. He looks bothered. He looks bothered. The referee said, are you ready? He said, yes. He said he's ready to go. Figueroa is going to stop him. Figueroa is going to stop Nick Ball here. Is it going to be an upset? Nick Ball is done. He's finished. Referee stopped the fight. He's done. Referee stopped the fight. Figueroa has won this fight. Figueroa has got the upset. Oh my goodness. What a result for Figueroa there. My goodness. What a result for Figueroa. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was unexpected. Figueroa has won it against Nick Ball. And Nick Ball has been knocked out cold. Wow. Wow. What a knockout. That came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere. And we need to see the replay. That came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere, guys. What a KO. What a KO. I did not see it. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Incredible. Incredible result for Figueroa. But why did someone get inside the ring? Who got in? Is it one of Nick Ball's team get inside of the ring? Why is the crowd not happy? Because the home fighter got knocked out? This is boxing. This is boxing. Why is the crowd getting rowdy? Crowd is terrible. That is unbecoming of a boxing crowd. What was that? Why is the crowd getting all involved with what's happening in the ring? What an upset. That came out of nowhere. That shot came out of nowhere. That shot came out of nowhere. Nick Ball knocked out cold. You know, the way Nick Ball was knocked out, the way he, the first knockout, the way he went down, I knew that it was over because he went face first on the canvas. Look at that. Where did that shot come from? Where did that shot? Was it a sneaky left? Oh, it was a sneaky left hook. Jeez. That was a sneaky left hook. Ah. Do you know what that reminds me of? Alexander Usyk versus Daniel Dubois. That shot that Usyk landed. That's what it reminded me of. And Nick Ball was nowhere to be found. Nick Ball was nowhere. He was done. He was finished. Nick Ball was finished. Nick Ball was finished. And Figueroa just done it. Figueroa just done it. Figueroa's just gone and done it. Wow. What a KO. Wow. What a fight. What a fight. What a knockout by Figueroa. What a knockout. That shot came out of nowhere. That shot came out of nowhere. That was a sneaky left hook that came out of nowhere. And he's just... Nick Ball just didn't see it coming. What a fight. What a fight. Incredible fight. Nick Ball is going out there and he's not happy. Nick Ball is gone. Wow, what a shot. What a left hook. What a left hook. Figueroa, three division world champion. What a win. What a win. What a win. What a win. What a knockout win. Incredible left hook. It was so sneaky, that left hook, that, you know, Nick Ball did not see it coming. Because and it's also because it's a 12 round, right? He's tired. He's shattered. And that left hook just came from nowhere. What a shot. What a shot. Shout out to Eldon Joe. Eldon Joe says, what a KO. Yes, yes, what a KO. Wow. What a KO. Kashmir says, holy moly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was a shot. What a shot that was. Incredible. That reminds me of Alexander Usyk versus Daniel Dubois. The Ivan shot that Usyk landed. Not the same, but something similar. Just very sneaky and just out of nowhere, just bang. And that's it. That's the end of it. What a shot. Kashmir says the crowd are out of order. Yeah. It's pathetic from the crowd, really. Eldon Joe says crowd ain't happy. Yeah, they were not happy. The Blazik boxing says shit crowd. Yeah. You don't want the crowd getting involved and doing all that stuff. Eldon Joe says they celebrated a bit too hard. Eldon Joe says can't be throwing bottles though. Yeah, you can't. You can't be doing that. Kashmir says crowd should be ashamed of themselves. Yeah, yeah. You can't have the crowd misbehaving and, and doing all of that. That's terrible. That's not what we want to see in boxing. Boxing Monkey says Mexican pride. Yes, 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 yes. Mexican pride. He came in there, and he came and he took the belt from the champion. Literally, he took those belts from the champion. And sometimes that's how you have to win these championship belts, because you have to take the belt from the champion. If you leave it to the judges, for example, this fight, if it had gone the distance, they would have given this fight to Nick Ball. So Figueroa had to win this fight knockout. He had to do it. Because sometimes that's the only way you win these fights, and that is knocking the opponent out and making it very difficult for the judges to have any say at all about it. And that's exactly what we saw there. Incredible shot. Incredible left hook. Eldon Joe says, really, is the shot that you don't see that hurt you? Yes, yes. Yes, Eldon, I agree. It's the shot that you don't expect, and especially because it is in the 12th round, right? You're tired. When you get hit with those shots, you just don't. It's hard to come back from them, and that's what we saw. Boxing Monkey says, look like we might see Figueroa versus Inoue. I'd love to see that fight. Figueroa versus Inoue would be a good fight. Although I'm going to make Inoue the favorite for that fight. We've just seen there Figueroa can do damage. He can land something big, and if he lands something big, that could be, that could be the end of it. So Figueroa versus Inoue could be a great fight, and I'd love to see that fight. Kashmir says the short left hook was brutal. Yeah. Brutal left hook. Ugh. Big shot. This is boxing, guys. This is why we love boxing, isn't it? Because you just never know. You just never know. Boxing is the most exciting sports there is, because everything will be going well, and then all of a sudden, bang, It's done. It's over. And that's exactly what we saw there. Nick Ball, in my opinion, was winning this fight. He was nicking it, right? He wasn't winning it convincingly, but he was nicking this fight. And he was the home fighter. So, he had the crowd behind him. He had a confidence. He was nicking this fight. And then, all of a sudden, boom. That's it. That's it. Done. This is boxing. This is how it goes in this sport. It's crazy. Boxing is a crazy sport, guys. And we love it. We love it. Boxing is a crazy sport and we love it. Because these are the sort of decisions or the sort of outcomes that you get in boxing that you don't get in any other sport, where all of a sudden everything can end just like that, just out of nothing. And that's what Figueroa was managed to do tonight. Congratulations to him. He was the better. He came up victorious tonight. Boxing Monkey says, Weibo fights means short career. Yeah, he fights with everything, right? But also he has to fight like that, Boxing Monkey. Like, he has to, because he's so short. He hasn't got advantage in anything. So he has to make his advantages. He has to make it into a dog fight. He has to make it into a hard fight. And that's exactly what he did. And that's how he fights most of the time, Nick Ball, because if he doesn't make it that way, he's not going to get the advantages. He's 5'2". Everybody in that division will be taller than Nick Ball. So he has to fight that way. And yes, it's a recipe for disaster when every single round of every fight you're giving 100%. He should be able to take rounds off, but because he's so short, he has to make up for it, which means that in round 12, for example, he was shattered. He was done. And that's why when that left hook landed, that was the end of it, really. There was nothing that he could do about it because he was tired. He's giving everything. And that is because of his fighting style. He's giving everything. And that was the end of it, really. But look, incredible fight. I really enjoyed this fight. Nick Ball versus Figueroa. Figueroa knocks Nick Ball out, spark out in round 11 to become the new WBA champion in flyweight division. Absolutely. What a fight. Love it. Guys, this is it. This is the end of it. Thank you very much for joining this the stream. Figueroa wins the main event. It was a great fight. What was your prediction before the fight? Get in the comment section and let me know, guys. I really appreciate all of you guys. And yeah, I have got some new content coming on the channel that I would be releasing very soon. So yeah, you guys keep it on lock on the channel. There's a lot more that we'll be talking about, we'll be doing. But yeah, great stuff. Boxing Monkey says, night work, Bright. He says, nice work, Bright. I'm going back to bed. It's 5:45 a.m. Yes, Boxing Monkey, thank you very much for joining the stream. I really appreciate it, brother. Enjoy your time where you are. Enjoy the holiday. And I'll see you guys, on the next one. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't liked this, then please, get in, hit the like button. Kashmir says, thanks, bro. Yes, Kashmir, thank you very much for coming on the channel. As always, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support. The channel is growing, and I'm very happy about the way we're building this community. As I said, I've got a new content coming, which is something I've been looking forward to doing. And I'm gonna announce exactly what I've been doing, what this content is about. I'm gonna announce it very soon, so I'm excited I'll let you guys know more about this content. I think a lot of you guys are gonna enjoy it, because I don't think we see a lot of it currently in boxing, especially with boxing YouTubers like myself, or boxing analyst, or however you want to call it. I don't think a lot of people are doing that sort of content, so I think it'll be good to do some interesting stuff on the channel. Thank you guys. I'm gonna log off now.